want to tell you about the Baby Duckling project, and I want to introduce you to Karina Hekman. How are you?
Hello.
What is Baby Ducklings? What is the project?
Baby Ducklings Swim School is a swim school that we run in Newry, Armagh and Kilkeel. It's baby swimming for babies from birth up to the age of 3 years old. So we'll be going into the water with your baby yourself, and then we'll be doing different exercises like flotation, rotation, kicking. We'll be playing games, singing songs, very easy going and very light-hearted, because they're very small and young, so they don't respond, babies don't respond to do this, do that, so that's what everything has to be done in a playful way.
And I suppose, you know, once they go into the warm water of the pool, in the close contact of their mother, you see, I suppose that's as near as getting back into the womb as the baby can hope to get.
Yes.
I say, I'm back, I'm having a holiday in the womb again. This is good, and they enjoy it. Yeah. Your own children are involved in it.
I have 3 children myself that I took swimming as well. It all started up 5 years ago. I wanted to take my own baby swimming into Newry pool. Yeah. And unfortunately, there was no such facility available at all.
What do you mean there was no such facility? You were allowed, surely, to take your children to swim with you.
Yes, I was allowed to take them myself, but not to get a swim class, swim lessons as such, to learn them to swim. And that's something that I'd be focusing on in the class. So people basically be taught just the basics of swimming, and that's what we'd be doing in the class. So I took them myself to Hollywood, done a course, and I enjoyed it, and that's why I thought I'm going to bring it back to Newry to let the people of Newry and Mourne enjoy it.
Because it's building confidence in the children, and it's also increasing the bonding between mother and child.
Absolutely,
and that automatically builds a mutual confidence.
Yeah, it's very good for their muscle development. As you know, a baby really doesn't do anything. A baby just be carried by their mummies or daddies the whole day. They be lying in the bed so that they don't use any muscles.
That's right.
In the water, they use all the muscles. So you'll find if a mummy would take a baby into the pool, that they be, and they've done a class for half an hour, that they'd be absolutely exhausted and they can sleep for hours on afterwards.
Good.
So it's very good. You know, it's very good to get all their muscle development. It stimulates their brain very much, so it's a very good exercise for them. Plus also it's much easier when a baby's just been born to take it into the water, as they still have that ability to naturally swim, because as you're saying, in the womb.
Yeah, because they should, I've heard it said, I've never tried it out, if you place a baby in the water and obviously stay close by, that baby will not, the greater likelihood is it will float rather than sink.
Yeah. We actually take the babies underneath the water as well. We have
that's important.
We have a drag dunk in the class, which is very good. You know, when the mother a drag dunk.
What's a drag dunk?
A drag dunk. A drag dunk.
Bet you didn't know what a drag dunk is.
No. A drag dunk is where we take the baby underneath the water and back up again, and that's what the mummy does, or the daddy does himself.
Like that.
Underneath the water, and it's very, very scary. The first time you're really like, oh my God, I really have to take my baby underneath the water. But the achievement you feel afterwards is amazing, because the baby would actually trust the parent more than anybody in the world. So that's why it's very good to do this, and it takes away the fear of being underneath the water. But I would say to never do this without tuition, because if you start to take just the baby underneath the water and you don't do it in the right way, you know, the baby's going to be scared, obviously. So do it with tuition.
I kind of reckon there may be a natural reflex that closes the eyes when they go under.
They have a gag reflex. They have a gag reflex, and the gag reflex actually stops the water from getting into the lungs. So that's why we prepare the baby before they go underneath the water to close their mouths. So
wow, shut your mouth, baby, and go down.
Absolutely.
That's great. Because I just see the whole thing. My life has been associated with swimming throughout, and that's going back 70 years. And I know how important swimming is, because it builds confidence, it allows you to look after yourself, and importantly, it allows you to look after other people in trouble. And it develops a whole psychology of at oneness with nature and the water, and knowing that this is a natural enough state for us, because we're supposed to come from the water and the ocean.
That's right. It's a life skill. It's very important to learn. There's the social aspect of it too. Mums that's just had a new baby born and they're having this baby, it's a very nice thing that you can do with a baby, because apart from going out for a walk and in this weather, which isn't that great, so you know, it's nice to do something with your baby, and this is a very nice interaction. Plus obviously they meet other mummies there that's in the same boat, that all have a little baby as well, so people make lifelong friends of the class, you know, so it's a great course.
I'm just thinking, the lower age limit.
Yeah.
How old is a baby to be before the mother can bring it along?
Well, we say from naught, so from when it's born. But personally, I feel more comfortable if they're a few weeks old, and you're comfortable yourself to take them in, because when they're very small and tiny, they can't do as much, obviously, than a baby that's 6 months, 7 months. You know, they'll do more.
What are the statistics? What are the figures on the kind of biological safety of it? Because if you've a child, a baby, a mother, I can imagine, I bring my baby into the swimming pool maybe is in some way contaminated, this, that, or the other. My baby is very weak. It can cause a problem. Yeah,
no. You don't have to be worried for that, because the pool is actually, it's a heated pool. It's in a learner pool, so it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
So, and there's obviously the chlorine in the pool.
The chlorine and the proper pH balance and things like that.
That's it. Yeah. So even if your baby would spew up, which some of them will do, that's no problem. They have something that's called a backwash in the pool, which will get rid of the puke. So that's totally okay.
So it's totally okay from that point of view, and the child can. I have important interest in this, because I have a new is it a grandchild? No, it's a great grandchild. Is it? No, it's a grandchild. I get confused. But she's about 3 weeks now, so she should be heading for it. Yeah. And what do you find the noise of the pool when they're in? Is it a happy noise, or are they crying?
Well, we make the noise. Like when I'm in the class at the moment, it is very noisy, because we would just be singing songs, as I say. We'd be just very interactive. The whole class just moves very quickly.
What song would you sing with them?
Oh, everything. Wheels on the bus.
We'll sing Wheels on the Bus.
Oh my goodness.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
That's it. Yeah.
Where does it go?
Yeah.
The wheels on the bus go round and round. Round and round, round on. She's chicken, isn't she? Wheels on the bus go round and round.
Absolutely.
All the whole day long.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So different songs indeed, like that there. And then we have horsey rides, and we do different fun stuff to make it more interesting, because it's kids just don't respond to put your arm left, put your arm straight, put your arm right. They don't do that. But if you tell a child there's fishes in the water, try to get them. They try to move their hands.
Yes, of course.
Close your fingers, because the fish will get through them.
Yeah.
They're going to close their fingers.
They want the fish to get through.
That's it. And because saying to a child, close your fingers, they're not going to do it. But when you say close them, because there's fishes getting through.
Fish is getting by.
You have to speak in child lingo, and that will help, to...
When are the classes, and where are they?
In Newry.
When is that?
Kilkeel. And Armagh. So I do it in 3 pools at the minute.
Okay.
They're running generally on Wednesdays and Thursday. At the minute in Armagh is 12 o'clock, 12:15. Newry is at the minute 1 class at 3, 1 class at 3:30. The classes last half an hour. And then Kilkeel is 9:45 on a Thursday morning. Yeah. So new courses starting again in March, so people can still sign up for it.
Right. How do people contact you?
babyducklings.co.uk.
Is all one word?
Yeah, Baby Ducklings.
babyducklings.co.uk. So that's the way to look out.
And
you're looking forward to meeting these
Absolutely,
people. And new babies. Do you see that some babies take to the water more easily than others?
Yes.
There's always a natural inclination in some of them.
Yeah. Some babies just literally start to kick straight away as soon as they're in the water. You can see they're natural used to it, as some are more stiff in the water. But we can get that changed. I even had one time a 2-year-old boy in the class, and he didn't want to go into the water. He was sitting on the side screaming to his granny, I don't want to get in, I don't want to get in. And after class number 6, he was joining a class and joining the fun just by taking it really easy. Easy steps, just getting them into the water, but their feet just tickled in the water, just gently pat the feet and just introduce it really slowly, and we can get them confident in the water.
When did your feet first tickle the water?
Oh, that was very early.
Really?
Swimming's been part of my life for as long as I remember. I'm a big swimmer myself now.
Are you competitive?
I'm not competitive. I've been asked a good few times to be competitive because I'm quite a good swimmer. Shouldn't be, not being big-headed, but I can swim all right, so been asked a few times. But because I have children and it's always on the weekend, those things, as a lot of mummies would know, it's very hard to do stuff in the weekend or evening time. So that's why for me it's not been a possibility as yet. So, but I love the swimming. So
I was never a fast swimmer, but I was always a survival swimmer. The breaststroke would have been mine. not the crawl. I found the crawl very disorientating.
Yeah.
But the breaststroke, I was in control and I knew exactly what I was doing. And in my heyday, I swam across Carlingford Loch with the greatest of ease in winter time, and that was all very exciting. And then being involved in the Royal Life Saving Society, you'll encourage people to do that as they grow bigger too, to get their bronze medallion and things like that, and work towards life-saving proficiency.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's no reason why that shouldn't happen.
No.
Right. Karina Hekman.
Yes.
You're very, very good. Tell them again of the website.
Babyducklings.co.uk.
You tell it straight to them there, from you.
Babyducklings.co.uk. Babies swimming for babies from birth up to the age of 3 years old. I hope to run classes as well for 3 to 6 years old in the coming months. At the minute, I'm doing my exams for it, so hopefully be running classes for it as well.
We've got a good lady here who cares deeply about children and their development, and we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Some music now.
Thank you very much.
Maestro music.